Have you ever found yourself walking into a room full of people, feeling like you're navigating a sea of unspoken words? Imagine for a moment standing there, under a cascade of voices, yet it's not their words you're hearing. It's the subtle dance of body language that speaks louder, like a silent melody echoing through a crowded hall. In that room, amidst the buzz, lies an intricate tapestry of gestures, expressions, and postures, each thread woven with its own message. Today, we unravel these threads to help you make friends and inspire people effortlessly. Picture yourself at a party, balancing a drink in one hand, scanning the room for friendly faces. Your eyes catch someone who stands slightly apart, arms crossed, eyes avoiding direct contact. The story behind this posture may seem obvious, conveying a shield of reserved space, but look deeper and you may find a tale of uncertainty, a simple wish to be approached and welcomed. Our bodies, you see, often betray our inner dialogues. Crossing arms can be as much about seeking comfort as creating barriers. It's the body's subconscious whisper in a room full of shouting voices. Now imagine your own body language through the same lens. Perhaps your feet shift from side to side when you're nervous, or your hands find the comfort of pockets when unsure. These little movements are like leaves in a breeze, telling a story of your state of mind. Becoming aware of them is the first step to mastering them, like a pianist who feels every key yet learns to command when to play softly and when to strike with force. When you're engaged in conversation, consider how your posture can invite or repel. Leaning slightly forward with an open torso signals interest and availability, akin to a door left ajar. It's a simple gesture, yet it sets the stage for connection, much like how a lighthouse guides a ship to shore. It says, "I'm here, and I'm listening." In contrast, turning your body away or letting your gaze wander is a narrative of disconnection. It's the equivalent of a book being closed mid-chapter, leaving the eager reader wanting more. And then there's the power of a smile. Not just any smile, but one that reaches the eyes, crinkling them at the corners like sun rays breaking through clouds. Such a smile is universal, a bridge across cultures and languages. It's the warmth of a hearth on a cold night, inviting others to join you in a shared moment of comfort and understanding. A genuine smile lights up not just your face, but the atmosphere around you, drawing people in like moths to a gentle flame. Let's turn to the silent symphony of eye contact. It can be as reassuring as a familiar melody, or as intimidating as a sudden crescendo. Held too long, it becomes a glare, a spotlight that uncomfortably pins its subject. Too fleeting, and it's a missed note, a lost opportunity for connection. The art lies in balance, in the rhythmic dance of glances that engage without overpowering. Look for the twinkle of understanding, the nod of agreement, as these visual cues create a dialogue richer than words alone. Consider also the mirroring effect, our innate tendency to mimic the body language of those we're comfortable with. It's a silent acknowledgement that says, "I am like you." When done with intention and subtlety, it builds rapport, a silent handshake that bridges the gap between strangers and friends. But remember, it must be authentic, a true reflection rather than a forced imitation. For just as easily as it builds, it can break trust if perceived as insincere. On the subject of touch, think of a light pat on the back or a gentle handshake. Touch is a language of its own, a commanding presence that can affirm warmth or establish boundaries. It's the tactile equivalent of punctuation, emphasizing points in our interactions. Yet, cultural sensitivity and personal boundaries are paramount. What feels like a friendly gesture in one context can be perceived differently in another. As we delve deeper into the rhythm of communication, think about how you can tune into the emotional undercurrents without a word being spoken. Just as the air shifts before a storm, you can sense tension or joy, peace or agitation through the unspoken language of human gestures. Imagine developing an antenna for these signals, allowing you to respond with empathy and insight, to become not only a participant in the conversation, but a maestro of meaningful interaction. And so, as our exploration draws to a close, reflect on this. Body language is a lifelong dance of understanding, an art form that, when mastered, elevates every conversation into a symphony of connection. It's about being present and attuned, listening with your eyes and heart to the stories that unfold beyond words. How you move through the world, how you speak with your body, is your unending dialogue with humanity. Next time you find yourself amidst a new group of faces, let curiosity guide you, not just in what is said, but in what is meant. Interpret the silence, respond to the unspoken, and you'll find that the true language of friendship and inspiration lies not just in what we hear, but in what we feel. In that moment of understanding, you become not just another voice in the room, but a storyteller whose tale resonates on a deeper, human level.